All right, so we've all been there, scraping the web for data. But what if? What if you could just talk to it instead? Today, we're going to dive into a new AI tool that basically lets you have a conversation with any website. You can pull out the exact information you need, no matter how ridiculously specific it is. So first, let's kind of set the stage here. We all know the web is just this massive ocean of information, right? But finding that one piece of data, the really valuable stuff you actually need, man, it feels like searching for a needle in a haystack. And that's the core problem we're going to tackle.
I mean, think about it. You've been there, right? You're on a company's About Us page, and all you want is a clean list of the leadership team. Or maybe you're checking out a competitor, and you just need a quick summary of their services and pricing, not just some generic "contact us" email. Why is that still so difficult?
Well, the old ways of getting this data are, let's face it, they're just broken. Your standard scraping tools? Way too rigid. Sure, they'll grab an email, but they'll miss all the crucial context around it. And trying to do it all by hand? Oh, that's just painfully slow. So either way, you're left with incomplete data, and you're missing out on a serious competitive edge.
Okay, so what if there was a smarter way to do all this? Well, this is where the AI Contact Intelligence Extractor comes into play. It is literally built to solve this exact problem, combining good old-fashioned web scraping with the incredible power of AI.
So, what is this thing, really? To put it simply, it's a tool that lets you ask a website for information using plain English. Seriously, no code required. You can ask for a list of social media links, a summary of a company's mission. You can even ask for custom data fields that you just make up right there on the spot.
So think of it like this. The tool basically works in two different modes. First, you've got your basic extraction. This is what automatically pulls all the standard stuff, emails, phone numbers, the usual suspects. But the real game changer, the magic part, is the AI-powered extraction. This is where you go way beyond the basics and can pull, and I mean literally any piece of information you can think to describe. And that brings us to the absolute core magic of this tool. See, getting all this custom info, it isn't about writing code or setting up complex rules. It's as simple as having a conversation. Let me show you what I mean.
You can give it an instruction, just like you'd ask a research assistant. For example, you could just type out, list team members with their roles and social media links. That's it. A simple, straightforward command, all in plain English. And here's the absolutely brilliant part. The AI doesn't just dump a wall of text back at you. No, it understands your request, it goes out and finds the data, and then it structures it perfectly. It even creates the column headers for you. Things like name, role, social links, all by itself. This means your data is instantly ready to use. Just drop it right into your database or spreadsheet.
But wait, it's not just for pulling out structured data like lists of people. You can ask it to do something more analytical. For instance, you could tell it, summarize key services and pricing in 5 bullet points. Now, this is a whole other level, right? This requires the AI to actually read, understand, and then synthesize information. That's a much more advanced task.
And what you get back is a neat, concise summary, totally ready to be dropped into a report or a presentation. I mean, just stop and think about what just happened there. This one tool acted as your researcher, your analyst, and your data entry clerk, all from one single sentence.
Now, naturally, a tool this powerful has a couple of different options. It's structured into 2 tiers to fit different needs and budgets. So let's break down how you can actually get your hands on these features.
Okay, first up is the free tier, which is a fantastic way to get started. You get that basic contact extraction totally free, and you can play around with the AI features on a pay-per-use basis. Then, when you're ready to really scale things up, the paid tier includes everything. You get all the basic extraction plus unlimited access to an even more advanced and accurate AI model.
This table here really breaks down the key benefits of upgrading. Now, the biggest difference is the AI model itself. You're jumping from a simple model to an advanced one, which means you're going to get superior accuracy, especially on those really complex tasks. But honestly, for a lot of businesses, the biggest draw is the billing. You go from a variable pay-per-request cost to a fixed, predictable subscription. And if you're going to be using this a lot, that is a huge, huge advantage.
Okay, so who is this actually for? The answer is, well, the applications are incredibly broad. Let's take a look at how a few different types of professionals can use this tool to make their jobs way easier and a whole lot more effective.
First up, sales teams. For them, this thing is an absolute gold mine. I mean, forget just grabbing an email. You can instantly understand a prospect's entire business, pinpoint the key decision makers, and get all the juicy insights you need for truly personalized outreach. You can even automate competitor price tracking. Think about the hours of manual work that saves.
What about market researchers? Well, they can automate the most tedious parts of their job. Just imagine pointing this tool at, say, 10 competitor websites and just telling it, extract all their product features into a single spreadsheet. Something that used to take days now takes minutes. You can summarize reports, evaluate vendors, and gather data in just a fraction of the time. It's wild.
And for all you content creators out there, this is basically like having a tireless research assistant who never needs a coffee break. You can summarize dense articles in seconds, instantly pull out key stats and quotes for fact-checking. You could even ask it to turn a web page into a series of social media posts. The time you'll save is just enormous.
So I bet by now your mind is probably racing with all the ways you could use this, right? Well, the good news is, getting started is incredibly straightforward.
It's a super simple 4-step process. 1, you sign up for a free account. 2, you configure the tool, and this is the fun part where you just paste in some URLs and type out your instructions. 3, you hit start and let the AI do its thing. And 4, you download your perfectly structured data all ready to go.
Now, to make sure you get the best results right out of the gate, here are just a few quick tips. First, be specific in your instructions. The more precise your question, the better the answer is going to be. Also, always test your idea on a single URL first before you unleash it on 1,000 of them. And of course, let's always be good internet citizens and respect each website's terms of service.
So this really leaves us with a pretty powerful new way of thinking, doesn't it? With tools like this, the web isn't just a place you browse anymore. It's a massive, living database that you can program with your own words. So the only question left to ask is, what are you going to ask it first?